Hi, this Prophet Pastor, and I greet you. Yeah, I see some people online. Make sure you watch and share. To have a meeting with my ex-boss. So I dreamt. Tombi, greetings. Google says, I dreamt about my ex-colleagues. I was supposed to have a meeting with my ex-boss, but I couldn't for some reason. I woke struggling to explain why I couldn't dial in for the meeting. Ex-colleague, I was supposed to have a meeting with my ex-boss. So Google, this dream, are you referring to your ex-colleague in another company or your ex-colleague that left your current company? I want clarity on the dream. So you must just tell me, is it your ex-colleague in a company you used to work before, or is it the ex-colleague in your company that you're working that resigned, they left, something like they resigned, or what? So is it an old company or in the same company you're working for? I want to get that clarity. Then I'll tell you the meaning. Go write to me, because this your ex-colleague that you're talking about. I want to know is it the ex-colleague of your former company, or is it the same ex-colleague of your company that you're working there? If the company I used to work for, okay, I resigned, okay. Now, I was, Google, I want to finish this. Says, so she dreamed that, who is that dream again? The Google says, that my ex-colleague, okay, was supposed to have a meeting with my ex-boss, but I couldn't for some reason. I woke struggling to explain why. So let me tell you a problem why you couldn't have the meeting in that dream, and it's for your former company. So because it's your former company, it's showing you back to your ex-colleague where you used to work for. There are things that you used to do there that right now they cannot do it. There are things that you used to do in your former company that they have a problem to find a replacement for you. That's why you see your boss appear to you in your dream, your former colleague appear to you in your dream, meaning that when your boss appears, your boss is the person that usually will tell you whether you work well or you don't work well. But because you are seeing your boss, it's a sign that you're working well. And you're seeing your former colleague, it's a sign that they are desperate, they're looking for something. But how you left that company is that you were being treated very unfairly. You were being treated unfairly, meaning that there were some people that were like colleagues. That's why you cannot meet your boss, because when the time came out that we're supposed to promote you, or they're supposed to increase you, or they're supposed to favor you, whatever, the people around them make sure that it did not happen. So I'm taking to Google. Make sure you share. Make people share. Where's Google? The way you left that company, you were treated very unfairly. That's why you cannot. So, one, there's a loop, there's a hole, a deep, like a missing part in the company that you are feeling that now they're struggling. And then the second part is that you are coming, you are removed, or you resign, or you left the company under very, very unfavorable treatment, either by some kind of people that would blackmail you, lie to you, try to spoil your name in the company. That's why I see your colleague trying to meet your boss, but you cannot meet your boss because your boss means like a reward, meaning you could not get a reward for what you worked. Amen. He says it's true. Tell me, how did you leave that company? Did you people live happily, or how did they treat you in that first company? Because right now that company is struggling. They cannot get a person that can do that, is either hardworking like you or doing the kind of things that you do. Google. I know this. Google's this thing. Each time I call her name, yeah, my daughter, yes, they call me now again. She says they call me now again to asking for help. You see, that's what I'm saying. You see that what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. She says they call her. I'm prophesying as I'm talking about a dream. You see, she just told me a dream and I prophesied. She now said they call her and they ask for help because they cannot do some things. I don't know what they work is either beyond them or complicated, or it's, how can I put it? It is. You see, as I explain the dream, I'm prophesying. As I'm explaining, I prophesy. She's confirming now the same thing I'm saying. Yeah, that's true, man of God. They promoted. You see, she said they promoted her junior. You see, you see she said that. I said, when the time came to be promoted, that's why you did not see your boss in the dream. That's why I say dreams have got their own language. When you're dreaming, your soul has got its own. Your soul doesn't speak English language. Your soul doesn't speak German, doesn't speak Russian, doesn't speak French, it doesn't speak African. Your soul speaks its own language, called the spiritual language, the language of the spirit. So your soul is communicating. So each time you dream, your soul is communicating with you. It's telling you things. It's giving you information. Sometimes they tell you what to do. But it's telling me now that they miss her. I mean, she is actually like, how can I put it? She was like a pivot in that company. That's true, man. Yes. So they promoted her junior. That's why she couldn't. I told her when time came for promotion or reward, award, being giving you more money. That's why when the time came for you to sit with your boss is not there. Your boss means the person that's supposed to recognize you, promote you. That's the boss, the job of the boss. See, that's what happened, man of God. That's a clear example of dreams. One of my sons wrote to me, he says, man of God, write a book about how to interpret all your dreams. It's difficult for me to write a book because where will I start? If I want to write a book about how to interpret all the dreams in the world, it's a language of a dream. I can write a book, a summary, but get that book, Prophecy, Dreams and Vision. You see, that's the thing. You see, that's what happened, man of God. Shaffrey says, prophet, you're the eye of the scorpion. The eye of the scorpion, my goodness. Yes. You see, I'm making it sound easy. Interpreting of dreams is the highest level of the prophetic. There's no level that's higher. That's what we talk about. When we talk about interpreting of dreams, we talk about Daniel. That's why the last thing that will happen in the book of Revelation is something that Daniel saw in a dream, and it's something that John saw in a dream. That's the highest level, is the last level of the prophetic.